What up, y'all? It's your boy Drill Sergeant Lynch back again with another video, man. So, got to tell y'all something, man. I learned a lot about myself today. I learned some stuff about myself today, which is really, really good. For all y'all new drill sergeants, make sure you take that time to read your POI. I had a terrible morning this morning because I talked to my wife and I just feel like I'm getting ready to fail, man. Like I don't know. If you're like me and it's hard for you to retain information and you feel like it's hard for you to catch on to things, then you might feel like you're gonna fail at certain times. So this morning we had to go to the confidence tower, which y'all know I love the confidence tower. We get to rappel that air assault back in the building, you know. We took the trainees over there to train them. Again, I was in the corral, so I had to do all the expecting of the gloves, make sure that the switch seat was tied on the right way, all that good stuff. Also got to work on the short tower. It's a 10-feet tower. I got to do my little speech I got to give them. Guide hand up, brake hand down, back of the brake hand to the small of the back. Look over your shoulder and say lane 3 on rappel. Stand up, face the pole, back all the way up to the edge of the tower. Keep their hand in the small of their back, and then I tell them to drop their hips and make a deep L shape. I think that's what we call it. So as they're doing that, I'm just trying to motivate them, let them know your equipment's fine, you're not gonna fall or whatever the case may be. I tell them when they put their brake hand out, that's when they go. When they put their brake hand back to the small of the back, that's when they brake. So they go ahead and get down the tower. We go ahead and do what we gotta do. As soon as we're all done getting the whole company through that small tower, I go ahead and leave for the rest of the day, finish up getting my duty stuff together. I went and checked out another route because the last one I checked had a low water crossing and didn't look safe for us to pass. I went and checked out another one. I got us a good 5 miles from one point to our field training exercise point. I took that down. I went back today to battalion and tried to print out duty notes, enough for each platoon to have, because I had to brief the commander, I had to brief the first sergeant, and I had to brief all my battle buddy drill sergeants. So I tried to print out the papers for them, but the printer wasn't working. More bad stuff adding on to my day. I go to actually a different printer to print them out, and that printer is broken too. So we go ahead and go on to the brief. I give the commander and the first sergeant their paper so they could look over as the executive officer is actually going through everything. He gives his whole brief. I give my brief directly after him. There was a lot of stuff that I left out of my brief, y'all. A lot of stuff that I left out of my brief that I need to inform my battle buddy drill sergeants of what needs to be done and what they can be doing to help me out with this duty week. I did get some pretty good feedback though. That's the good thing about making mistakes or doing something and you leave something out. If you have an open mind and you can receive that guidance, criticism, if you can receive that guidance or criticism on a positive note without taking it personally, then you'll be good. And that's what I did. I had a couple battle buddies. We got new battle buddies from a different company. They're over at our company now. So the dude was telling me, hey, look, when you do your brief, make sure you do this. Don't forget this. Think about this. Think about this. I'm just writing everything down. I'm like, yep, I appreciate it. And I feel like me and him are going to have a good relationship if we can keep positive and, you know, keep talking to each other positively. So, but I took in a lot of good information from the people who had good stuff to tell me. And then after all that, I go on my computer because my senior tells me, look, here's the schematic for the training. You can have 3 or 4 different classes. You can have, 4 or 5 different classes, and they can all be at different times, and you can have the different platoons teaching them at different times, and we can round robin and have them going around. So I'm looking at the POI, and I'm looking at all the tasks that we have to do. Hand and arm signals, sending a message on the radio, camouflaging yourself, your equipment, and your weapon. IMT, individual movement. I think it's individual movement tactics, where they know how to low crawl, high crawl, and where they do the 10-second rush. There's all these different classes, tasks that go with the hammer, with the field training exercise. So I'm looking at it, and it's so crazy because before, when I looked at them, I was always so tired while I was looking at them. I start falling asleep just looking at all those words. But I'm actually awake this time, and I'm looking at them, and I'm starting to understand a little bit better how my field training exercise is supposed to be going. So make sure, drill sergeants, the new drill sergeants, make sure y'all read your POI. Everything, the POI has everything that you're going to be doing in there, step by step, every training that you're going to be doing in there. Rifle marksmanship, anything that you got to do a ruck march, your POI will tell you. You will do a ruck march or a 5-mile ruck march here, and then once you get there, this is the different training that you're going to be doing. So it just feels good. The end of my day feels a lot better. It just feels good that I looked at the POI. I have a better understanding of what I'm supposed to be doing. I got some feedback from my battle buddies, y'all. I feel a lot better. I don't know. I think my duty week's gonna go okay. So I just want to thank all y'all who've been giving me those positive words. You got this, drill sergeant. You got this. Thank you for for everybody leaving a good comment. Let me know that I'm gonna be able to do good when I do this duty week. I really felt like I was gonna be a failure, but I don't think I'm going to now. So we'll see how it goes. I'll try and keep y'all updated. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do videos next week, but I'll just try to do the best that I can for y'all. Keep y'all updated, let y'all know how it goes. I really appreciate y'all support, S fam. I love y'all to death, man. Thank y'all a lot. It's your boy Drill Sergeant Lynch. Stay focused and motivated. S fam salute. Y'all first time to the page, comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. Drill Sergeant Lynch, man. I'm out. Holla at your boy.